October 26th. Just got back from the grocery store. Wanted to share with you all what I got on my trip. So typically on Mondays, we restock the kitchen for the week. And I kind of wanted to show you all the foods we got, all the goodies. We really don't get too much, you know, it's just Nida and I, literally, like, we're just, you know, we don't really eat too much. You know, most of the time I'm not really eating breakfast. She's usually not eating breakfast. We drink coffee in the morning. We go about our day with whatever we have. I work out. I don't eat before my workout. She doesn't really eat before her dog walks. Usually around, 12 o'clock, her and I both start eating. So on average, her and I, we typically have 2 meals a day. And that's really it. So, and we feel pretty good, Technically we intermittent fast, cause I do drink black coffee. She does have a little sugar and cream in her coffee. So she's not really technically fasted, but for the most part, she's not really eating solid food. So she had a busy morning. I really didn't have much of a busy morning. So I went to the store alone today, and this is what we got. Look, it's funny. All the processed stuff is coming out first. I got some chips. We do like to enjoy ourselves a little bit. It's funny. All the processed stuff. This is our pasta we use for our pasta dish. We usually eat on Wednesday nights. And then we got some white rice. So mainly the white rice is for our dog Lindsay. She's right here. Hi, mamas. But we do like to eat white rice. We love it. And this is honestly the best version. I love the basmati. Love it. What else did I get? So I got some K-cups. These are new K-cups for our Keurig. So we do have, a Keurig machine. So I got these. Good. This is a new kind. I never tried this. This is the Trader Joe's brand, Electric Buzz. I guess there's 170 milligrams of caffeine, just what I need in each cup. We got some goodies down here. Let's see what we got. We got some Clif Bars. Nida loves this flavor. She likes the peanut butter banana. I like chocolate chip. What else do we get? Oh, and I got some chocolate brownie ones. It's funny, like, all this stuff is really not the healthiest. This is all the processed stuff. These are my favorite. And okay, now we're starting to get into something healthy, somewhat. Veggie burger patties. Those we do once a week. So we don't really eat a lot of animal protein. We do eat salmon typically once a week. Great for your brain, omega-3s. So I did get salmon today on the trip. However, as you'll see, I'll lay it all on the table. I like to lay it all on the table, right? And for those of you that are in a relationship and, maybe your relationship could use a little fine tuning. What I found helpful for our relationship is spending good time at the dinner table, right? And, we have busy schedules. We're both business owners, but it's so important that you spend time with your significant other at the dinner table. You guys sit down, you guys have a good meal, and you guys talk about everything. You lay it out on the table, literally. So that's our time. We sit down, we have dinner, and we talk, right? It's important because most of you are busy, right? And you don't get that time, that one-on-one time with your partner. But it's very important that you guys do that. This is the salmon. So we love salmon tacos. So we will have that this week. Here's some cheese. Put that on this side. I'll probably keep this side as more of the not so good side, and we'll start to work our way into the healthier side here. But I'm gonna be transparent with y'all, right? Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not eating vegetables all the time. Speaking of veggies though, love our Brussels sprouts. So we got those. I'll roast those this week. I did get some bread. We love this sourdough bread. It's incredible. We like to dip it in olive oil we'll also use it for like a grilled cheese. And just to show you the cheese that we've been using lately, we haven't been using regular cheese lately. This is actually a vegan cheese, and I think it's still good. February 19th, we're good. A vegan cheese, this is called, oh, this is the Trader Joe's cashew cheese alternative. Actually pretty good. So her and I have been liking that. And you know, we try to stay away from the dairy. I do eat ice cream. Oh, here we go. Here we got our fruits now. So I'll throw the fruits. We got our bananas. What else did we get? We have our seedless grapes. I got some fruit for us. There's about 4 avocados in here. See how we're starting to get into the healthy side here. Yeah. Got some blueberries. Okay. Love to throw those in my shakes. Have it with oatmeal. This is a little treat I like to have if I had a night where I didn't get good sleep. Usually I'll just drink this at some point in the day. Need a little pick-me-up. Here's my treats, my chocolates. I love those. What else do we have? So we have tortillas for our fish tacos. And then these soups are incredible. Let me see if I can grab these. These soups are very good. Broccoli cheddar soup from Trader Joe's. We usually have that. We have like a soup night. We'll have the sourdough bread with the soup. Back to our, our meatless options. We do get meatless meatballs. We have the veggie patties. Only animal protein is really the salmon. This is our chicken broth for this little puppy bear here. Hi, mamas. I know you know this is for you, don't you? Okay. Low sodium for Lindsay. Here's another soup for us. And then we have our tomato sauce for our pasta night. I think, hold on, let me just double check. Here. Yeah, bags are empty. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this is the trip I just took this morning to get us ready for the week. Now, yeah, typically, this is really what we're eating. And I'll kind of walk you through this real quick just to give you an idea. Maybe some of you are out there like, I want to be healthy, but I also want to be balanced. And I'll be pretty transparent, like we don't really get a lot. Like I don't eat often, to be honest with you. I really don't like to, overload my digestive system with food all day long. If you look in our fridge right now, like all we have really, we have our sparkling water. We have some cider that I got the other day from Stu Leonard's. Still have some leftover cucumbers, hummus. That was a little dip for some chips. Other than that, like we're pretty much empty right now. We have leftover meatless meatballs and these goodies from last time. So just to show you, like, we don't eat breakfast, right? We're pretty much busy throughout the middle of the day, during the week anyway. And I don't really like to eat too heavy in the middle of the day if I know that I'm going to be, on my feet with clients or playing sports or being active. So typically I have like a moderate meal at around noon or 1, sometimes even 2, right? And then, we like to have a nice, enjoyable dinner where we lay it out all on the table.
Because I'm walking her right now.
Okay, so I'll see you probably like around 11 or something.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
All right, babe.
Okay, I'll keep you.
All right, love you, bye.
All right, well, bye.
Wow. Isn't that funny? She said, can you go pick us some breakfast sandwiches? Pick us up some breakfast sandwiches. So I'm gonna go ahead to, it's funny. Well, this will be my pre-workout run, right? She's like, I'm really hungry. And if I'm gonna go get her a sandwich, you already know I'm gonna get me a sandwich. I haven't had one from there in a while. Though, I don't know if I'll have the bacon. I'll probably just get an egg and cheese and a bagel. Anyhow, let me put this stuff away. And then I'm gonna head to Liz Sue Bagels. Maybe I'll show you what those look like. The lady's hungry. Time to go get her food. that's gonna be their first meal of the day. And then I'll get a run in before I go do a camp. So during the week I have football camps that I run with a group of boys that are from 6 years to all the way up to 9 years. So everybody that I work with and anybody that's a part of our programs, right? My goal for them is to take away certain disciplines, certain character qualities, right? And certain habits that will live with them throughout the rest of their entire life. That's my goal. You know, I have to stress the importance of having respect for each other and, you know, being selfless, right? For a 7 and 8 year old to start to understand the meaning, but you know, the difference between being selfish and selfless, that's huge, right? That's huge, and that's going to live with them forever. And they're going to take that, you know, as they grow up and when they go to a different school and they go to a different community, and you know, some of them take leadership positions. Like, that's very important, and they're always going to remember that. And that will have started hopefully at home and, you know, continued on the athletic field with Be Monumental and our coaching programs. So that's what's very important to me as, you know, the founder of this company and this organization. You know, we're building character, right? And we're developing the human being from the inside out, right? Yeah, you're an athlete, but what type of human being are you going to be in this world, and what type of impact are you going to make on this world? So I'll be with them at 4 o'clock. So I'm pretty much home today until then. Like, gonna go pick up these sandwiches for the lady and I. We'll have a little breakfast together. She'll head out again. I will start stretching, maybe read a book for about 30 minutes while my food digests, and then go head out for, you know, a 6-mile run today. I always say 6, but then I get out there and I'm like, you know, maybe I could do more, right? I always want to do more. And when I'm not doing more, I'm not happy. So it's funny, like, for me to be happy today, right, I need to go put myself through some pain, right? And when I'm able to do that, like, Damien's happy and he's gonna have a great day, right? But if Damien's not able to put himself through pain and suffering, and it's a pretty casual, easy day, it doesn't sit well for me at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, when, you know, we have dinner and we sit down or whatever, you wash up and you're laying down and relaxing, like, you reflect on the hours that you had, and were you uncomfortable at any point? Did you put yourself in a different situation, right? Were you able to challenge yourself? Maybe it's not physically every day, but it could be mentally, it could be emotionally. That time for me, running is like, that time is more therapeutic. It's cleansing, it's meditative, it's restorative, it's all the above. It's always good seeing like an athlete that you coach out, you know, after they graduated. Just saw one that I coached who, you know, worked out in the weight room when I was coordinating it and running the strength and conditioning program at the high school in my town. And I saw one of the gentlemen who just graduated this past year. It's always good to see that, you know, he's working and, you know, he's staying busy and he's doing something, right? You hit that age when you're like 18 and you have the world in your hands, but you don't really know what to do with it. So a lot of people make the wrong decisions. A lot of people just do what their parents are telling them to do. So, I mean, my advice, if you're an 18-year-old or 17 or 19 and, you know, you're going through a transition in your life, my recommendation and my best advice is for you to choose your own path and take a little bit of information from everybody, and don't look at somebody's word as though it's gold, right? Or if one human being's telling you something, don't look at that as though, you know, that's everything and like that's what you should do, right? Take a little bit from your parents, right? Take a little bit from your relatives, from your friends or what have you, but you have to ultimately pave your own path, right? And you have to lay down your own foundation with what's true to you and true to your heart, right? Like, you know, I did what, you know, most parents would consider is a good thing by going to college and, you know, getting an education. But I got there and, you know, I was exposed to things that I wasn't really before. Didn't really make the best decisions and decided, you know what, I'd rather start working and, you know, figure it out on my own. Had a different purpose, right? A purpose that, you know, probably involved taking risks, right? Probably involved going against the grain, doing something not ordinary, right? Doing something that maybe most parents wouldn't agree with, right? Most parents think, you know, job security is good, education's good, but in the world we live in, that's a pretty crazy world that's evolving so rapidly. Like, there is no such thing as job security, right? Jobs aren't secure. People are being fired, right? The unemployment rate is through the roof, right? Like worse than it ever has been in history, right? This is the age, this is the digital age. We're past the information age, for those of you that follow Robert Kiyosaki, but we're really in the entrepreneurial age, right? An age where being innovative is good, and you know, creating jobs is the thing to do, right? So I looked at that and I started reading every day, and I started making decisions that, you know, most 22, 23, 24-year-olds aren't really willing to do, right? Taking a risk, starting a business, you know, being uncomfortable, right? Leaving home. All of these things have been rooted, these decisions that I made are rooted in this desire, this something that I was given, right? This desire to, you know, take the path less traveled, right? And make a difference, make an impact in the world by creating an organization or a business, right? That's going to impact people. It's going to provide people with jobs. It's going to create a legacy for our youth, right? So that's kind of where I'm at right now, just to kind of give you all a recap. But just seeing that gentleman who's 18, he's like, yeah, you know, I'm taking classes, I'm in school, and I'm working. I'm like, that's great, man. Like, keep doing that. I'm like, that's what I did. And you start to figure it out on the way. But my advice again is to like pave your own path, right? And make your own decisions, right? Don't let somebody else make a decision for you, because that'll haunt you, and you don't want that to haunt you when you're 30, 35, 40, when you have a family, right? So make your decisions now, make your mistakes now, take risks now, right? Making a mistake is a good thing. Making mistakes are a great thing. Like I tell my kids that I work with in our camps, like, if you drop the football, like, that's okay. Like, we're gonna have another play. But what do you do after you drop the football? Do you hang your head and walk back to the line? Or do you pick up the ball, run full speed through the cone, and then jog it back and get another rep? So that's the difference. But this standard with this heart and this diamond is, listen, you can make a mistake. I want you to make mistakes, but what do you do after you make the mistake?
Better than Tuscan.
Bam! I can't tell which more beautiful. You or... I'm just kidding, you're always more beautiful.
Are you taking a video or are you taking a picture?
Yeah, it's a video. It's for the vlog. I told him, you called me literally, she called me right as I was talking to y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Asking for one of these, and I was just saying how we don't even eat in the morning.
I know, I'm gonna have a busy day.
Yeah.
I'll be walking nonstop. So
Let them know, babe. Let them know.
To like carb up.
Carb it up. And this is mine.
Lose it, so.
I'm gonna use this on my run. We're gonna enjoy these. Isn't she beautiful?
Well, thank you. Well, I got bacon, egg, and cheese. You just got egg and cheese.
Yeah, and I was saying how we don't. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
Hash brown inside of it.
Yes, hash brown. That's the major key. That is the magic ingredient. All right, we're gonna enjoy these. Peace.